On morning at NTV, Stephen Imbidon Fefesu Echibuga. I'm coming to you from Wakaliga. I'm speaking to the Lord Mayor of Kampala, that is Salong Elias Lukwago. Of course, we're talking about as Kampala. Good morning to you, Elias.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning, viewers.
Today I'm here just because I want to get your view. I saw you, of course, putting out a message of displeasure over the redevelopment and construction that is happening. It's going to be happening around the Nakivubo Channel. This is not the first time you're coming out to sound issues of displeasure, especially with the Ham Enterprises, which is now trying to redevelop that area. Why is that so? Yet this is a private company that's coming up to redevelop, helping you to redevelop the city.
Well, I don't know what you call helping us, because
I'm talking about capital city that you lead, and these people are coming as private developers to lay hand, because you are the people supposed to be developing the city.
There's one thing that is really disturbing me. Just because we have a messed up city, so every Tom, Dick and Harry should come wherever they are, grab our property in the name of development, turn it into their own assets, properties, and then they call that development. That is totally ridiculous. So I rebuff that, and I would like Ugandans to appreciate one thing, that this is not about development.
What is it about?
This is just land bonanza, grabbing of our property. You see Nakivubo Stadium, as we talk about right now, is it hosting Chan?
No.
And people say they hyped it so much that Ham is taking over this facility, is going to transform it into state-of-the-art stadium, which is in tandem with modern times. Now what is happening there?
Of course,
so
CAF came out.
Listen, this was our national asset, a monumental asset.
Mutesa One
No,
Stadium.
not Mutesa One Stadium. That one is in Wankuruku.
Yeah.
War Memorial Stadium, in commemoration of the World War II veterans. Now what is happening? We are honoring World War veterans. What is happening there? Then Ham comes up, grabs it, turns into Ham's Stadium, his own private property. So I want to understand one thing. Should we let land grabbers take whatever they want and they own it? Okay, then the whole country will be gone. So somebody will come and grab whatever colonial grounds and say, now I want also to construct it. I can also grab Stay Hall. So should I also take over Stay Hall and it becomes my personal property? I don't understand Ugandans.
The word out there is that CAF, on recommendations of CAF, that redevelopment of this channel, water channel, will hope during the time of CAF 2027, but also that KCCA, the one that you lead as a political head, together with the Minister of Kampala Capital City Authority and CAF, we are proposing that you work upon this channel so that Nakivubo Ham Stadium could be able to host AFCON 2027.
Do I, in this day and age, do I need to lecture you, Ugandans, that we need to do serious planning? That everything starts with the planning? And who does the planning? We have our plans there. Let me tell you, make no mistake. We have our own plans on redeveloping Nakivubo Channel and all these channels. We have the Kampala Drainage Master Plan 2016. And the consultants, architects, identified 8 major drainage channels that we needed to fix. Each one would cost $22 million US dollars. In total, actually, they advised that we needed roughly $220 million US dollars, less than a billion a trillion Uganda. Listen, let me just complete it.
Okay.
Right now, we are still struggling for funding, to the extent that we had to pitch funding from outside, to source from outside.
But ADB had provided money.
Listen, ADB provided some money, which we utilized in the, that side of part of Rubiji, which also they did show the work, Nakamiro and the Rubiji, and that is all. So we have Greater Kampala Metropolitan whatever development project right now, which is undergoing. And for us, we had factored in at least 2 channels, Narukorongo and the Mayanja. Government failed to provide the counterpart funding to facilitate access of way, right of way. Up to now, World Bank, which provided that facility, he's on our case, on our neck, saying, please, Why don't you provide the necessary counterpart funding to compensate the people within the corridor, and then you create the right of way? Government has not provided. They have reneged on their commitment. The same applies with Nakivubo. So government refuses to give us money to construct the drainage channel in line with our strategic plan, in line with the Kampala Drainage Master Plan, and then you collude with HAM ostensibly to come and redevelop it on our behalf. That is a good Samaritan, and without approved plans. It's only just a small resolution which was passed by councillors. The councillors sat on 3rd April this year, where we actually, for us as the state executive committee, after presenting our report to them, that please, what HAM is doing is illegal. If he's well-intentioned, if he wants to help us develop this, why doesn't he present his proposal, put it on table? It is discussed openly in the authority and in council. He did not do so. So for us, we wanted him prosecuted. We wanted all whatever he's doing in the name of development halted until it is evaluated properly through the systems. The councillor said, no way, let him go ahead.
Now that the councillors gave him a leeway, and of course the executive side, I'm talking about the technical wing, you as a political head, this would be the time you would be doing something. The Kampala dwellers, these people who have been working around that place, the people who want to reserve that water channel, should be looking at you. What are you going to do about it?
You see, I've told you we have a Kampala Drainage Master Plan. All we need is funding. Unless you are saying, I'm talking
about now, this time that he's now has already set his foot on the ground, is already putting a barricade, is going to begin construction. What are you going to do about this as he goes ahead with his plans?
Right now, I'm going to have the state executive committee meeting, and we chart a way forward. That cordon must go away. He cannot grab our property just like. Does he have a land title there? Do you know there were multiple land titles that had been given out by the Kampala District Land Board over that channel, to Chitandwe, to the Deputy Speaker Tayebwa, and even Tayebwa brought his plans, by the way. He brought his plan, the Right Honorable Tayebwa. He submitted his plans to KCCA for approval around the same area. He failed. We rejected it. And then he's seeking for swap and said, give me something else out of this. Unfortunately, they went to Parliament and made some weird resolutions there. But the point is, we have chased away all these people who are trying to grab this facility in the name of development. But now, Miss Chigundu comes and says, now, for me, I've just cordoned off. Even for you to cordon off your own property, even if you have a plan.
You need a plan.
A holding permit. Yes. Does he have a holding permit? So why are laws applied selectively? So when they descend on the poor people in Rubiji, in all these wetlands, on these corridors, you come out and say, please, we need to protect the environment. Do you have a certificate from NEMA? They ask those questions. Do you have a holding permit? Do you have approvals? Do you have all this? Now you ask him, does he have any document authorizing him to cordon off Nakivubo Channel? Does he have one? Does he have an authorization from NEMA? Does he have an authorization from KCA? Except for that small, inconsequential resolution of the councillors. It's the only document is touting that small resolution of the councillors. Do councillors do approvals? Are they competent enough